Nellie was born the 11th of December 2019 and she was just the happiest little girl. We just had a lovely, happy life. We were so grateful for her. She hadn't walked, but in every other way she was developing normally. And then at 2.5, we finally got a brain scan. The brain scan showed that she had a progressive brain disease. She has a life expectancy of between 4 and 6. She's currently 4, and it just steals everything, really. Steals everything. It could steal every part of them until it takes away their smile. You're suddenly very aware that life can be exceptionally sad. But the next day we went out, and we went out every single day and did things, went on holidays. Within 3 months of that scan, she could no longer talk, move, drink, swallow, anything really. We just live now knowing, obviously, that we will lose her. I just hope to give her the happiest life she can have until that point. I actually can't remember how I first came across Chestnut Tree House. I was so deep in grief. We weren't massively sold on the idea of going to a hospice. But somehow Emma turned up at our house. I had a meeting with her and then she won me over. Emma comes in and she helps take care of Nellie so that we can do things together. Especially now I have a 10-month-old as well. She provides medical care for Nellie and if I need it. Me and my partner have managed to go on a couple of dates since we've had Emma in our lives. Those sorts of things are lovely, really. She showed me how much fun she can bring into Nellie's life. Things that I will not be able to facilitate myself. Emma's one of the only people in the world I actually feel safe leaving Nellie with.
I love spending time with Nellie. She is such a joyful little girl. To be able to see her smile, that's my job done. Nellie came on our books for Chestnut Tree House, having been diagnosed with her condition MLD. It was quite evident they were quite apprehensive about hospice care and allowing someone in to support them. Every family is so individual, so going by their lead was really important. And what they wanted from us was to build memories and add life to Nellie's years and encompass themselves within that. We've taken her skiing, wheelchair accessible skiing. We want to get her on a speedboat. We come for days down at Chestnut Tree House where we can get the whole family in the swimming pool. She loves going out in the park that we've had recently renovated. We've got the wheelchair accessible swing, we've got the wheelchair accessible trampoline. She loves the fairies and the woodland walk, so we'll go on fairy hunts and go in the mud kitchen. For them to be able to relax and go off and play with Ozzy for half an hour and not worry about Nellie because they know that she's being cared for is really important. Obviously, we want to be doing as much fun and removing the medical needs as much as possible, but they're still very much there and evident. There's been emergency situations with her feeding tube, and I've been able to go out at a moment's notice to be able to support them through that so they don't have to go into hospital for an admission.
Emma's one of the only people I actually, in any way, trust to give me medical advice. She's the one that is always at the forefront fighting for us. We've only got Nellie's operation back in the summer because of Emma. Medicines we've only got because of Emma. We wouldn't have had any of these things if she wasn't on our team. When you're going through a diagnosis like this, suddenly everyone you know, everything you've ever known is different and you feel as if you are on the outskirts of life. It's one of the only places you don't feel like you're in a separate world to everyone else. I always thought a hospice was a place you went to die. But now I actually think that the hospice is the place that you go to make as many memories and to create as many life experiences as you can before you die. I've never come here and felt sadness. If you're on the fence, it's absolutely worth dipping your toes in because I don't think you would feel anything other than grateful for the help.